Welcome to another episode of Jay Leno's Garage. If you've been to this website before, you know we try to stress American-made stuff. And I always talk about that. And one day I got a letter from an old gentleman. He's 89 years old, Bill LeVay, and he's been making tools for years. One of these classic deals where he started on a little two-car garage and he's built it into a major manufacturing concern. This is the toolkit he makes right here, all made in America, done right here. You know, I called him up and I said, yeah, I'd like to feature you on your website. You're an American, you make American stuff in America. Do you have a publicity? We don't have publicity. Who's your advertising guy? We don't have an advertising guy. You don't have any of that stuff. He just sells them. You know, when you have a quality product, sometimes it sells itself. And this is a classic example. And he sent me one, and I realized I already had one. I bought one like 20 years ago, and it's never worn out, and it's still working fine. And this is Tracy, his general manager. Tracy, come on in here. I'd never met Bill, but as I said, he's 89 years old, and he sort of does stuff the way they used to do it in the old days. You just make a good product, and word will spread, and people will buy it, and that's pretty much worked for him, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I never hear of this company advertised anywhere. Here it is. It's the Chapman Manufacturing Company in Durham, Connecticut. And you've probably seen this unit. Oh, I think every hobbyist, every do-it-yourselfer has got one of these in his garage. Quality unit, nicely done. Every conceivable drill bit, Phillips, anything you need. It's pretty neat. How long have you been with the company?
4 months.
Oh, 4 months? Wow. Oh, so you're brand new. Okay. All right. So he sent you out here, eh?
He did.
Okay.
Yes. He can't fly.
No, he doesn't leave. He doesn't.
No.
He doesn't leave the two-car garage. He's
No.
just manufacturing these.
Absolutely.
And these go all over the world, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
We send to Germany, Italy, lots to Australia, United Kingdom.
Now, see, when the Germans buy American tools, that's, you know, it's pretty good because the Germans are. Precision is what they do. But I just remember all of this stuff from when I was a kid. It's exactly the same. When I was 15 or 16 years old, I remember buying these kind of toolkits and never even realizing, well, I grew up in Massachusetts. He was just right down the road from me. And again, how big is the company now?
There's 12 people.
12 people in the company. So it's grown from
Most
one
of them.
guy. In 40 years, they've hired 11 more people.
Most of them are part-time, too.
Yeah,
so.
but that's great. Now this looks pretty simple, but you guys hold some patents, don't you? This you can turn around. You put it on the other side, right? Mm-hmm. And that's so you guys invented that. You see,
it's an 18-degree working arc,
okay.
And it'll deliver 4 times the torque. About 4 times the torque as a large screwdriver in a little tiny space.
Oh, very cool, very cool.
Yes.
What else is unique here?
The slotted screwdriver heads are straight-sided. Mm-hmm. Many of the screwdrivers now that you get are tapered at the end.
Okay.
That's important, particularly for guns. A lot of the military people buy our kits, and dental equipment, dental and calibration equipment, buy the slotted heads because they are straight-sided.
That's right.
And that's less likely to cam out.
If you're going to do your own dental work, you want to have this one here. You know, if you're working on your kids' teeth, you know, you want to try to save some money. Work on your kids' teeth yourself. You want to use this one right here. So you guys really don't do any advertising, do you?
We really don't. We've just started a new website. Mm-hmm. So that's our big advertising push for this decade.
So Bill, 89-year-old Bill, is on the computer. Ooh,
yes, he is.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Don't mix it up with the TV remote, Bill. Okay. And is he a stickler for quality? Is he one of these guys?
Absolutely.
I want to send that one back. I know you're doing it wrong. One of those kind
Absolutely.
of deals.
He's in the shop every single day.
Yeah.
And looks at every single piece coming through, and every once in a while he'll stop production, and we have to go back to basics. And
now, has Bill ever done a different color, or has it always been this yellow?
No, the original package was a red leather, imitation leather bound jewelry box. And the manufacturer went out of business, and he went to this yellow case about
I see that right
10
there.
years ago.
A guy is not going to buy a jewelry box filled with tools. So I think Bill, right there, that showed a little smart insight right there. So he did it in yellow, and of course, proudly made in the USA. And I talked to him on the phone, and he and I are of the same mindset because he likes American-made stuff too, and he's one of these people that's kind of gets depressed when he sees everything going overseas, and the fact that he manages to keep his company and keep 11 Americans working, I think that's fantastic. So now, what is the website if people want to order one of these?
It's www.Chapman MFG, like manufacturing. MFG.com.
Okay, and as you can see, God, your dad probably had one of these. They're just a wonderful tool, made in America, and that's why we try to support these kind of companies, because I think it's great that they keep them going, and hey, keeping 11 Americans working. Tracy, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Say hi to Bill.
Hey, Bill.